Fanservice, your live weekly show that takes a geek-fueled trip into the world of pop culture. Part of the Fanboy TV Block Party lineup here on the program's on
Holly, she can't say your weekly geek-fueled trip into the world of pop culture. That's our tagline. How hard is that?
I felt like I was listening to a flight stewardess right there.
Hello, welcome to Fanservice. We will be your host today. I am Gavin Stone, joined by...
I'm Harley.
I'm a mystery box called Pocky.
And I'm Jeffrey. The exits are here, and back there.
But you won't want to leave this show, trust me.
You don't trust me. You really don't. We don't know what's going to happen next.
You don't know what's in the box.
Wait, hold on.
Harley's taking the...
Hey, Jeffrey, what's in my box?
God, we don't want to know.
What's in my box?
Tentacles and shrimp and who knows what else.
Hold on. We just had a really long break.
Yeah, we had about a month.
Yeah, what about it?
Well, last break I got married. The break before that, you got married.
Yeah.
And you were married to start off, so...
What?
So you got
One of
something
us.
One of us.
One of us.
I get stood up too many times. This isn't happening.
So what we're saying is he's free.
So, Harley, what are we doing on today's show?
Today,
Oh, I hate
we're
you
going to be
so
talking about
much.
mystery boxes.
Oh,
Some
you
of
mean
my-
like the subscription boxes you get in the mail?
I love those things.
There are so many of these things. You guys
There are like
realize?
10 of them under the table.
Yeah, she
that's-
got a
and
whole
Are you serious?
stack
Yeah,
for us to
there's-
go through.
I have never opened a mystery box
That's
before.
okay, Jeffrey. I have one down here
Isn't that
just for you
what-
to open today.
They have,
you really?
they have subscription boxes for everything. You
Yeah.
want razors, you get them by the mail. You want makeup, you
Got
get them in the mail. You want a Harry Potter theme box, you get
I
it in
got
the
it.
mail. At least, like,
I got one of
You
those
want
down
horror
here,
base?
too.
So you're telling me the mystery boxes are pretty much worth it, right?
it's
Yes.
it's
It depends really on also what you like. There's
Yeah.
Anime Bento, which does nothing but anime. There's, as we all know, Loot Crate, which does
Nerd
it.
Block.
Yeah.
I've been-
Fandom of the month.
I've
which
been
last month
thinking
was
about
Star
Loot
Trek.
Crate.
Loot Crate is a lot of
I
fun.
have 4 of them down here. When you open it, you can see what's in them.
Do I get
Harley
to keep? Do
just
I get to
came
keep what's
prepared
inside
for
the box?
today.
Well,
You get to
well,
look what's inside my box, Jeffrey.
But do I get to keep it?
No.
No.
That's why I left the Star Trek one at home. Because
You would have stole the Star Trek ones. He would have been putting him down in your little G
Star
string
Trek
going,
box?
"Let's go."
Okay, all right. I'm
So-
sold. Subscribe me.
We have to.
Blah, blah.
We'll go into detail about the boxes and how they work. Because trust me, they.
All right.
There's
all
so
of
many.
these shirts were actually from mystery boxes.
Oh,
Like,
wow.
That whole pile is nothing but mystery box shirts.
So in case people can't.
So you're telling me if I get with a man or something, he can subscribe me to the mystery box and get mystery box.
Yes.
You
every
get
month.
with a man or something.
Jeffrey, your Splendid Daddy can buy you a mystery
My
box.
Splenda daddy?
Well, you know, on real
His
cigarettes.
Splendid Daddy. That was a good one.
Wait. Would I get a guy in a mystery box?
You can.
Well, it depends. There probably is one of those.
There probably is.
That's probably also on our top 10.
Anyways.
For our top 10 list later on. We'll have to talk about that later.
So we're
Wow.
back with you guys. I hope you missed us. We missed all of this fun.
Welcome back, guys.
We have a new format for you guys today since we're going to be switching some things around. We're getting rid of the news for a topic they wanted to create, which is the Geek History Book.
Yes.
Yay, history
So
books.
right now it's time to get into this week's Geek History Book. We'll be right back after this. So welcome back to our brand new segment called the Geek History Book. And this was an idea you guys had when I said, what do we need to do instead of news? Because
History.
Yeah.
let's do this week in geek. So we thought it would be lots of fun, but finding the resources where we could just look this stuff up was kind of interesting. I sent out some links and half of them don't work. Hardy's
Half of them don't work.
Your links are bad.
I went through like 8 different links to find my history book segment.
I looked up, I was like, what happened in 1997? Wikipedia. Oh, look, this game came out. Or
I don't
this
have
one-
time to look for their entire year of events. I need something very streamlined.
No, I just said video games that came out in 1997. It's like, here's every video game that came out in
But what if we're
1997.
talking about more than video games?
Pocky and I both kind of took the same year in September, and I mean, you know, there's a few that came out I saw. I was like, oh, hey, I remember playing these.
Yeah, like Breath of Fire 3 came out September 11th.
Abe's
So there you go.
Odd World came out September 19th of 97.
This is our very first one, and Harley gets to kick it off with her pick for this week in Geek on our Geek History Book. What do you got?
So, today, September 21st, Lex Luthor was born.
Now, I think...
No, wait, are we in real life?
You would
this is
pick Lex Luthor.
Oh,
This
he's
is a
much
bigger
fun.
deal than you really realize because
He's a bad
Superman
guy.
doesn't have any iconic villains outside of Lex Luthor.
He really
That's true.
doesn't.
Anybody that's
Hello.
not Batman doesn't have iconic villains outside of
Yeah.
Lex
No,
Luthor.
Darkseid.
Nobody
Still not-
cares. He's not Apocalypse.
Still not cool.
I think whoever created Lex Luthor had that penultimate idea, because look where he's come.
Yeah.
He's come from crazy rich businessman to ruling the free world.
He was the president.
He was the president, and that's super villainous. Like, that's...
Yeah,
And he
that's
sold all his businesses when he became a president.
all his businessnesses.
But do you know how?
Pointing at a very
Okay.
particular Cheeto.
It's like we have a Lex Luthor right now.
We
But
do.
here's the
Cheeto,
thing.
Cheeto.
But here's the thing.
He's the Cheeto.
So I used to watch old serials, like old black and white, like will Superman survive? Will blah blah blah.
Were you bored?
No, I love those things.
Some of them are really fun, but some of them are really bad.
Oh yeah, those are also fun, but they're on their own special
No,
way.
they're bad. They're not fun.
So do you know what Lex Luthor started as?
What?
A TV repairman.
What?
How do you go from TV repairman to evil billionaire?
I'm
Like,
rich.
how many TVs did you fix? I
No.
don't understand.
So apparently somewhere in the '60s, they're like Lex Luthor's stupid being a just a mechanic. Like he's a guy who fixed TVs.
A
and that's-
normal guy.
Normal guy. So they made him a billionaire because at the time, anti-establishment. Who better to represent the counter to the all-American boy than evil corporate America?
Batman, he's a billionaire.
Batman.
But Batman also wasn't very popular at the time. You gotta remember, Batman almost got canceled twice.
Yeah, he was more, I'm going to beat up thugs with guns back then.
Right.
Bang. Pow.
No, we're not talking about that horrible series either.
And
No.
may the original Batman rest in peace.
Adam West.
So, yeah, Lex Luthor, interesting he started as a TV repairman.
That is very
Like,
interesting.
what was his crimes back then? Did he actually not
He
fix your
actually
TV and
no.
walk on?
No, he was using the power of cathode ray tubes and stuff to melt buildings.
Oh, Jeffrey, do you remember back then when you had them giant TVs that weighed like 500 pounds? Can you imagine being Lex Luthor carrying that out in the road going, oh, I'm going to melt your building?
What? No. Okay, no. What I do remember is when we only had like 4 or 5 channels.
See,
my
that
brother
was
and
us.
I holding the bunny ears, and there was no remote control.
Nope.
You had to get up,
You were the
lay
remote.
down, and do this. All the freaking things. And
I was the
sometimes
boss
you didn't even get the 5th channel. You only got 4 channels. The news, Fox,
And whatever channel you had your Sega
bullcrap,
hooked up
and
to.
more bullcrap.
we
The
have
cartoons
a
were in the
king out for
morning,
the old man?
and you had to
Yes.
fight for the TV. You had to fight for it because there was only one TV in the house.
I don't understand him going from giant TVs melting buildings down.
don't even know how you even do
because
that.
it was actually the power of cathode ray tubes. So every
light
generation
bulbs.
always has the nanites, like how we have nanites, like nanites can rebuild everything, and humans can be mortal, blah blah blah. And that's our new thing. In the 80s, this is radiation. Every villain was radioactive this or radiation that. 60s was the same third thing.
So is
this-
cathode ray tubes was the thing because nobody knew how.
Are you saying he went and repaired TVs but stole the light bulbs and threw them at buildings?
Not the light bulbs. They
They
So
look like light
is
bulbs.
this
no. The little tubes that are this big in the back of TVs.
They look like light bulbs.
No,
Yeah.
but those are that you're
They're
thinking
like
of
little
the CRT.
Edison lights, right?
You're
You're
thinking of
thinking
the
of the big ones.
You're thinking.
Oh.
I'm talking about the little tubes that have to heat up and warm up before.
So did he
they-
go and repair all these TVs in people's houses and then said, I'm going to destroy the city and blow up all your televisions?
No, what's
hold on,
worse was he repairing them just to break him and getting
Yes.
a Better Business report on him? Or like, these Yelp, don't hire this man. What kind of villain is that?
They didn't
Also-
have
Wait,
Yelp.
is this where aluminum foil hats came into place?
Probably.
Also for a fun fact, one of his stories involved one time him teleporting through televisions to rob banks.
That'd be Jeffrey.
That'd be Jeffrey.
Jeffrey would develop, I'm going to teleport through a TV to rob a bank.
Yeah. So that was this week in Geek History.
I think that
Lex
was
Luthor
quite hilarious with
I-
Lex
I-
Luthor. It was a good
I
choice
just-
for our first one.
I just want to go team up with the Penguin.
I love the fact that you and I are the ones who had the giant TVs. That
No, I
weighed
had
like
the
500
giant-
pounds.
I know, I had a giant TV, but I
It-
was spoiled, and we had 4 TVs in our house.
That thing is, those things
And
are,
I also had better TV than you guys.
and it
I
took
had-
like 4 of you to actually move the
Oh,
damn
yeah,
thing.
my TV is huge. I can pick it up myself. It weighs like 20 pounds.
I changed bedrooms. When we were moving around the house, and I had to change bedrooms because I was taking care of my grandfather. So I went from the guest bedroom to the main bedroom, and I had to buy pizza and alcohol to have people come into the house and help me move a 36-inch TV.
It took like 8 of them.
Yeah.
Oh, that was
I can move my 55-inch in my living room by myself.
exactly.
Yeah,
It's
kids these
fun.
days. So we're gonna get our canes out later and start eating multi meal while we sit back and talk about the old days.
I'm just going to go with the Penguin on this.
So,
Have fun with
next up
Lex Luthor.
next up is Geek versus Geek.
Oh, what are we
Geek
doing on Geek versus Geek?
We are doing
Mystery boxes
boxes.
versus themed boxes, because
Yes.
you wanted to talk about that.
This is going to be interesting.
It's going to be quite interesting because You know, because you don't have experience with subscription boxes yet, so
No.
it'll be fun
Just
to hear
wait
what you
when,
think.
when
are.
we show him our mystery boxes. I'm gonna laugh because
I have never opened
I
up a
like-
mystery box.
I
Ever.
like the fact that you
Well,
keep
should I let
looking
you
at-
open a mystery box now?
No,
Oh, it's not
but he
Christmas.
must wait. It's like Christmas morning. You must wait.
I hate Christmas.
Christmas is the only time I'm a morning person.
You're going to be visited by 3 ghosts.
Blessed winter solstice, everyone. Jesus was
All
born
right.
in the springtime.
We'll be right back with Geek versus Geek right after this.
Nuts.
Okay, so let's pull up the slide.
Welcome to Geek vs. Geek, where we pit our own weekly hosts against one another to decide the outcome of our question of the week. This week, what's better, knowing the theme and the contents of a box or a mystery box that comes by mail? Today, our contestants with Pocky
I'm Pocky D, and I'm doing basically themed boxes.
and Gavin.
I'm Gavin, and I'm saying you want a mystery box. You don't know what's inside. That's the point of a mystery by mail box.
I like that you're shaking my boxes,
Oh, I
guys.
hope there's nothing breakable in there.
I hope there's nothing breakable in my boxes.
Well,
So,
Oh my.
hey, you told him he couldn't open his box.
No. No, I just want to make sure that the chattering sounds I was hearing wasn't relevant.
Hey, so here's the rules. Each side gets 1 minute opening arguments, 1 minute to cross-examine the opposing side, and 1 minute to close. Then I get to decide who made the better case.
you want to pick me this time.
As long as it's nothing about Sega again. Please God, not about Sega. So, let's kick it off with Pocky. Your time begins now.
You know what? Theme boxes are great. Most places, as an example with Loot Crate here. Loot Crate, you can have a lot of options. They stick to the theme. They're like superhero theme, adventure time theme, whatever. But they at least let you know ahead of time. That way, if you're like, zombie theme. Well, I have a thing against the undead. It kind of scares me, and I have children, and I don't want them to get frightened. So I will not do my subscription that month. That way, I don't have to worry about product I don't want or that might offend
30
me.
seconds.
And really, theme boxes are the best way to go to make sure that you get something you want that's part of your fandom and not something you're not going to want to have around the house.
20 seconds?
done.
Are you done?
I'm done.
Okay.
I thought that was 30 seconds, sorry.
Oh, you had 30 seconds to go.
Oh, I thought you were saying, okay, we're done. Yeah.
We're done. Okay.
He beat up your box over there.
I know, he's over there beating my
passionate.
boxes.
I'm going to be nice to this mystery box.
Yeah, because there's jewelry in that one.
All right.
And Gavin, and go.
So, yes, theme boxes are fun, but it was a forced concept that people had to do because everyone's complaining, oh, I don't like that theme. Well, you're signing up for a mystery by mail. The point is to be surprised at what you get and discover things that you didn't know you wanted or needed or even liked. That's why I highly think the original concept of mysteries, subscription boxes in the mail was the best outlet. Because now you've got, oh, you get Harry Potter box, they're always spoiling things for you. They're spoiling Loot Crate every month. They're spoiling Nerd Block every month. They're spoiling all these major subscription boxes. So it's kind of like you already know what you're going to get. Where's the mystery? Where's the fun and all of that? The idea of getting something in the mail that you don't know what it is like Christmas morning.
20 seconds.
Every month. And who doesn't like Christmas morning except for someone who's Jeffrey who doesn't like Christmas? I mean, seriously, who doesn't like Christmas?
Jeffrey's just a
every
hater.
month. You would get something mysterious and open it up and have an eclectic assortment of things instead of, oh, well, I like this, but
Time.
not this from this thing. I actually
All
talked
right.
too long. I never do that on this.
You're really excited about this. He's really passionate.
I actually undertalked, and I feel bad about that now.
You did. You're under-talking my poor Loot Crate that you're over there abusing.
Stop it, your box. Stop it. Stop it. Stop it. Stop it.
Don't beat the Loot Crate.
He
I mean,
did.
that's okay. That's a really old one. That's like the second Loot Crate I ever got, I think.
What was in that one?
I don't know yet. We'll find out later when
You don't get to know until
Right.
we open them. All right.
Still, no.
But so far we've had really good arguments. So let's go ahead and do our cross-examinations. Pocky, starting now.
You know what? You're right. Random boxes can be fun because you get introduced to new things. But we're also constantly being introduced to new things. Between Netflix, Hulu, and everything else showing off new products, Funimation bringing back old animes, introducing people to the classics that were. Sometimes knowing ahead of time that a box is anime-based, or supernatural-based, Doctor Who-based, Adventure Time-based. They're now even getting a little bit more broader, like adventurers-based. So it was like, with, Lord of the Rings or Adventure Time or other stuff that was just based off of the idea of adventure. They don't tell you everything you're getting in the box. It's still a mystery. That's still a surprise to behold. But if you're a Doctor Who fan and you see that this month is Doctor Who, you're obviously going to be really surprised and you're going to be really excited to get that because it's part of your fandom. But let's say you're not really a big fan of, let's say, The Walking Dead. Then they say, hey, it's Walking Dead month. Well, maybe I could save $20, get a random box or experience something new and hold off getting the Walking Dead one because I don't like it.
You got a good point.
Oh, I'm ready.
All right, Gavin, your time starts now.
Yeah, you bring up Netflix and on-demand video services, which you already know what you're getting from those. It's not a mystery. It's TV and video. It's not something you subscribe to by mail to have new experiences. And honestly, who doesn't really like The Walking Dead? Who doesn't like zombies? I mean, if you are getting Loot Crate or Geek Fuel or Nerd Block, chances are your 2-year-old's watching Walking Dead and Game of Thrones right next to you because that's how geek parents are. I say yes, you may want to like Doctor Who and go for the Doctor Who theme box, but there's just that fun, not knowing surprise factor value of getting something in the mail, not knowing what it is and opening up and going, wow, look at this stuff. Yeah, you know what you're getting in the theme craze because it's always themed around action or adventure or aliens versus for whatever it is.
5 seconds.
But there's no fun in that. There's nothing new in that. It's stuff you would already buy on your own.
And time.
1 minute! I got right on the nail with that one.
We're really excited when we can hit the nail on the head.
I like it that we're very passionate about boxes with mystery stuff in it.
You're very passionate about not knowing what's in these boxes.
What's in the box?
What's in my box?
What's in the box?
I want to know. I will tell you from my personal experience, I get really excited when these come in the mail because we only get one of those, but we get 2 of those. And so we're like out there at the mail like, what is it today? Is it here yet? Is it here? So I understand the excitement of the mystery boxes. And Jeffrey walks back in and I'm pretty sure he's like, I want to know what's in the box. Can we open the box now?
Can we open the box now?
No.
We know what he wants in the box.
It's only December 23rd. You still have to wait 2 days.
393.
All right. It's time for our closing argument.
All right, closing time. And Pocky, starting now.
You know what? You bring up a valid point about the mystery. You don't know what you're getting, and you could be introduced to something new. But there is one thing that we must always remember. A lot of these crates, sometimes mystery ones famously, have food in it. And as we all know, in an age of era, some people are allergic to things like, gluten or red peppers or, potato. I don't know. Lots of things. So maybe knowing ahead of time that you don't have to worry about something you're allergic to attached to a box because, you know ahead of time that you're not going to get food. Whatever it may be. But knowing for a fact that what you're getting, at least part of your fandom wise, is really cool. Because at least then at the end of the day, you're getting something catered toward
20
you.
seconds?
Versus something that's like, well, it looks like we have 5 of these pens. Let's throw these in here. Let's throw this random stuff in here. It may not be even something that's good. We've seen random boxes before that looked like they threw something in from a Dollar General and just happened to clear one out and full of mystery stickers.
And done. Well, that's also a good counter closing. But, I think the only one I actually get that has food in it occasionally is the Loot anime. But I always save those for Jeffrey.
Now we know why he's sick.
Now we know why he's sick of feeding him loot box.
All right, bring it.
All right, Gavin, and go.
Okay, yeah, you want to bring up food. There hasn't been food in a crate for a really, really long time. And there's Blue Apron for things like that. And you bring up, you get things related to your fandom, but you already buy that stuff on a regular basis as it is. Unless there's certain exclusives, which now some of these theme boxes are starting to really get into. How are you experiencing something new? How are you having the fun of getting a letter in the mail or a package in the mail not knowing what it is? How are you not missing the fact that, what could possibly be in here? And opening it up and discovering new things that you didn't even know. Yes, about all sorts of fun things could be in a box that you don't know about, but you won't give it a chance because you're afraid of getting some food or a theme you don't like. You're a
10
geek.
seconds.
You like just about everything, trust me. So that's why I say go for the mystery box over the theme box.
And argument's done. Now what people can't see is where laughing is behind the camera. Jeffrey just discovered the internet has links to loot boxes. And
For aliens.
And he found aliens.
I have that.
I have 4 of those. Do you want one? I think one of them is actually in this box.
It's the face hugger plushie.
The face
from
hugger
Loot Crate.
plushie that I use as a pincushion.
See, guys,
His face is like magic over there.
he's
So-
like, it's like watching literally a child open up a gift, except it's
I
called the
want to know
internet.
who won. I was passionate about my case, and he beat up your box. I get bonus points.
Well, you don't get bonus points because you didn't beat up
I
my
get
box.
bonus points.
So this is really good
don't-
arguments.
Yeah, but I was gonna say make the joke, but much like whose line is it anyway? Do the points really matter?
The points don't actually. Welcome to fan service, where the points don't actually matter.
You say that now. I'm the one with the mastermind plan for the end game, so.
We should all run away. Jeffrey,
Yeah.
run away.
Jeffrey, run.
Jeffrey's
Remember
stuck
us.
on the internet. All right, let's go over this. Who went?
So,
Let us know.
you guys had great arguments, and I loved bothly how passionate
Bothly?
you were. Bothly how passionate you were.
Is that a word? Both
Yes.
Yes, actually it is. Look up the thesaurus. But I have to make a choice. And unfortunately, Pocky, as much as I love loot crates, I really love my little mystery boxes now.
That's right. I won! High five.
Kevin won.
That was a good argument, though.
It really was.
You know what the
I-
one thing I love about Loot Crate as a company though is how much they sponsor everybody.
Yeah, they sponsor everything.
There's I think I listened to 3 different podcasts where it's like go to Loot Crate and use the blah 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 code and you get like 10% off and remember to order by blah 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 date and get this month's theme.
Yeah, we've been friends with Loot Crate since they launched. We
Yeah.
I
met them at
actually know
RTX.
6 friends that work at Loot Crates, so I get most of my crates at a nice discounted rate.
So,
do that too.
up next, we're going to actually start talking about mystery subscription boxes, and Harley brought a whole bunch, and Jeffrey gets to open one. He's all excited.
We're gonna let
over
Jeffrey
there.
open a box. He gets
all
to
get to
pick
open
which
a box,
box he
don't we?
wants. We all get to open a box, and Jeffrey gets to
Alright.
pick which box he wants to
I'm all
open.
sad. I want to open a box too. So we'll be right back after this.
The flow of subscription boxes never ends. What's the draw? What does it do to take one to get started in the sea of options?
There's a lot of options out there. Like
We do.
Pocky, I mean, Jeffrey's been on this computer since we did Geek vs Geek because he's just now discovering subscription boxes. Like he is lost. You created a monster.
I did, and we somehow snagged Robin because she heard I had Phantom of the Month boxes.
I
And
really wanted to open a box.
well,
And she's also
this is
with
the box
Canon-
she knows she
so-
wants. So I found the one exactly that she didn't get this month. So she's gonna get to open the one she didn't get to open at home.
That's really mean because she doesn't get to take it home.
No, but she gets the opportunity to open it and see what's in it. She already knows what's in it.
Can
but
someone grab my wallet?
She wants it.
Someone grab
Jeffrey's
my wallet.
gone bankrupt
Cancel
during the
mine.
show, just so y'all know.
I had to cancel my subscription.
See, I left the
Four.
Star Trek one home because I was smart because it's
Jeffrey
Jeffrey.
would take it.
He would.
Yeah.
So, oh no.
Okay, his mouth has been agape since he started looking. Is that the word?
Yes, and
Yes.
he's over here spending money.
Yes.
Buying so much.
You can get Battlestar Galactica.
I have that.
Holy crap.
Anyways, so
Go
we
to
have a good
geekcauldron.com.
variety of boxes. We've got the deluxe box, we've got the ultra
Visiting
theme
World
box,
Crate.
we've got the more
Fandoms,
mystery box.
Loot
And
Crate.
I guess that's the
I
grandfather
just got
of all
these two, and I have
boxes.
no idea what's in them. This is gonna be so
Loot
much
Crate.
fun.
Is it safe to say they were kind of the ones out of the gate for the geek subscription boxes because it kind
They
of
really were.
that
Wasn't
kind of
there
set
one
the
before
tone
them
for
that's
everything.
not here anymore? I thought there was one.
No, after that was Nerd Block
Like
and
Nerd
Geek
Block
Fuel.
and Geek
But
Fuel.
Nerd Block, their first one, they sent you the dollar store figure that didn't sell from the original Star Trek movie 6 years later.
Yes, and I have that.
Yeah.
I have like 4
I
of them,
remember
Jeffrey.
us.
It's
I
okay.
remember us
I'll
one
send it
time
home
looking
with
at a
you.
bunch of Loot Crate, like a bunch of boxes, going, "Where are they?"
I'm kind of sad I couldn't find one of my Nerd Block boxes.
You were not missing much. I've never-
So usually what I do with
Oh,
my
yeah.
boxes is I open it and I remove the shirts. So all of these have the shirts removed,
And they're over
everything
here.
else usually gets stuck back in the box.
T-shirts.
You don't even take it out?
I do. I take it out and play with it, and then I figure out what I can use at the time, and everything else gets stuck back. Like I've
She has a cataloging system. They're all
I
labeled.
do.
All right, so let's
There's
start
Braille
with
on this
Jeffrey down
one.
there and let him experience opening up a box.
All right, Jeffrey.
All right, Jeffrey, you can start first.
This is
Which one do you want to open? Do you want to open the black box or the blue box?
Can I save the big box for last?
Yes, you can say the big one. It's like
Okay.
Christmas.
You
All
can,
right,
you
so
can handle the
basically-
black one.
So basically, you get this in the mail.
Yes.
And this is all you get. You have no idea what's inside.
I don't. We don't know
Usually.
what. They don't even tell you what our theme is until we open the box.
Really?
Yes.
Jewelry.
Show Merlin.
In the land of myth, in a time of magic, the destiny of a great kingdom rests on the shoulders of a young boy. His name
His
is
accent moves so much.
Merlin. Where's the camera? There.
And they always come in this cute little bag.
Oh crap! This is cool. There's like a little bracelet with a dragon.
Yeah.
There's like a little postcard in here.
And
Looks
it's
like
from
King
Pendragon.
Arthur.
You know,
Pendragon. It says
Says
Pendragon.
King Arthur.
so and it's
King
just gave
Arthur
you some
cuffs.
representation.
So this is a good example
This is
of
like a little castle with a ring. That's kind of cool.
the rise
Oh,
of the
whoa.
gender-specific theme
Holy
boxes.
crap,
Yes.
this is amazing. Look, it's a little crystal and it has basically a sword and a stone.
Yep.
That is so neat. And,
Oh, and money.
About these is
and a
the,
magnet.
Yeah, the main character.
when it comes to
I got a
Fandom of the
magnet.
Month, it's run by one of the Mayer triplet sisters, and she designs these. She has them made specifically for
So cool.
the box.
And what I love
so-
about those ones are they're not
Oh,
very
these are
expensive.
earrings. These are cuffs.
Yeah, those are earrings.
That's amazing.
Put it back in the bag.
I love
Jill will
this.
hunt you down.
I love this so
I'd actually like to see
much.
Jill hunt him down.
He's gonna die.
I don't care anymore. This is
Jeffrey,
cool.
do we need to get
Jeffrey,
you a
No,
Fandom
I
of the
have a
Month?
question.
least it
Are
looks
these more
fabulous.
geared toward women or men?
Yes,
Yeah.
Fandom of the Month is more geared toward women because it's always
Or anyone
jewelry.
who wants
But see,
Well,
Or if you like jewelry.
You guys are lucky because you get all the fun stuff. For the guys, we get like Shave of the Month or Birchbox.
I have the Dollar Shave Club too.
Yeah, I have Dollar Shave Club at the house. I don't even shave.
What-
And we
So
just- we
I
get the
know,
boring stuff.
I'm sure
wait,
there's gonna
people
be.
shave?
Yeah. Hockey people shave.
You don't. So I'm sure like there's gonna be questions coming up about this and such like that. So this is really neat. This little box had like so much little things in there, but it's geared towards more women.
And I like
but,
the price on this. It's only $13.99.
But is it
That's it.
is it going to be where there stuff out there where it's like gender neutral?
They have
Versus,
other
like-
loot crates, or other blocks like this that are geared toward men or women or gender neutral.
This
Like,
is neat.
These are gender neutral. My Harry Potter block.
These are.
Yeah,
These
Luke
are all
Crater.
gender neutral. Now Loot Crate
Nice.
does have loot for men, loot for her. They have a dog crate, a kid's crate.
It's cool.
So let's have both of them open the loot crate since we're gonna talk about that one next because
Okay.
this really is the biggest one out there.
So yeah, Loot Crate.
They're the
I mean,
nicest ones I've
So
ever
we need to
come
explain real
across.
fast. There's Loot Crate and there's Loot Crate DX, and DX is like if you
The
have more
bigger
money
box.
and you really want the big.
I think I actually left Batman at home.
All right.
'cause we
Ready?
have Batman
Let's go.
statue in one of these.
Oh, I got a Walking Dead.
Oh man. All right, so Fallout, because you guys know me, Fallout. It's awesome. Fallout.
Chain Skull Massacre. Look at this.
I got a fat boy.
You get a pen.
I like the
I like the
pins.
collector pens.
Oh, okay. All right. I'm all right with this. The John Carpenter's Halloween. This is neat. A little pin right there.
So what I do with these is we take
T2 metal
the pins out.
tin.
We take
And-
the pins out and we keep them on a, we hang them on a piece of fabric with all our collector pins.
So also a 300-piece matrix puzzle.
Oh.
Now, see, that's
old-
one of the things when I got these boxes. I didn't quite understand the puzzle. Like, why are they putting puzzles in these things?
All right.
boxes are decorated.
Yeah, the
But get
boxes are
this.
actually games.
Yeah, but get this. For my box, I actually get a cardboard cutout mask and a little thing to put this on. Be like, hey guys, how you
Yeah,
doing?
because Loot Crate likes to make their boxes accessories as well. You can turn them inside
So it's
out,
like
make them into
recyclable.
things.
As someone from Combat Creations, this is what we like.
See,
Yeah.
look,
And I
see?
keep all my crafting supplies.
line
in
this
these, so
up.
sometimes you
You
don't
got your
know.
little-
You don't know if it's
Oh, yeah.
a box or if it's
Yeah.
craft.
There's
So,
a
yeah.
little thing in here where it's like
You
it
put your figurine here
Yeah.
too. Yes.
that is so neat.
It gives you instructions to do stuff with your box as well.
I just went
The
bankrupt.
Harley Quinn one that when they had the Harley Quinn
me put these
comics
back.
come out, the box turned into a hammer.
Oh, I know.
Yeah,
And so I made the hammer and I'd walk around and whack people with it.
Here's the other fun thing Loot Crate started doing is it's called Loot Keys, and you get mysteries in each box, and if you solve it, you get extra loot the next month. So you have to check your account, the pin's kind of your guide, and they give you clues in the book. But I love Loot Crate. I've gotten it every month since they pretty much started.
Yeah.
And what is Loot Crate's price range?
It's starting at $29.99
Yep.
per month, or you can
month.
pay that in
For what?
segments.
Loot Crate?
Yeah.
Yes.
I'm on here and
Well,
I.
that's
Jeffrey's
with,
on there.
That's with shipping and
That's
handling.
Oh
shipping.
well, okay, because like I'm on the 12-month. It
It's
includes a
regular
free
$20
bonus
a month.
T-shirt, $12.95 a
Yeah,
month
but scroll down.
when I subscribe.
Yeah, now
You
go
gotta
to
scroll
my
down as you
size.
buy.
I'm not going to go to your size. I'm going to stay on my size.
Well, Jeffrey, are you
It's
doing
cheaper
it?
that way.
Jeffrey, are you doing bi-monthly or are you paying it all up front? Because if you pay it all up front, it's cheaper.
Today's episode is a giant commercial, guys.
Shush, we're not telling you about that.
We like you, Loot Crate.
All right, so
I like you now, and I'm sure you
we're
like
gonna get
my
to
bank
Robin
account.
now.
Okay.
So here's a box geared specifically towards you, and you've gotten this box before, so I can't wait to see what happens with it. And this is the Phantom of the Month.
Yeah, it's the jewelry. Oh, and it's Broadway.
This is the one she really wanted to open.
I know.
Oh, that's
they,
cool.
On Twitter, they
Okay.
will show sometimes
I like this.
the.
I really like
It comes
this. These
with a
little bags.
postcard.
Yeah.
I'm trying to pull the Playbill poster.
Robin, I really like how they come out with like these little bags, and they're themed.
Ever. Like
That is
on
adorable.
On their
Gabe,
Instagram,
pull this out.
they will show.
There's a
What
Playbill
are
in
they?
here.
They'll show pictures of like what's coming in the next month. And I saw the Phantom, and I'm majorly obsessed with
There you
Phantom of the Opera. I'm sure y'all remember he was on my honorable mentions of my boyfriends.
He's the best
creepy
boyfriend
gnome-
ever.
Unfortunately, I had to cancel that box because I don't have money. But then we also have Hamilton, and
Defying Gravity.
okay, yeah.
And it's
I'm
got a
seeing
cute, on the other side, it's got a cute little green gem.
Oh, okay.
for
that's
Elphaba.
cute. Oh yeah, and it's got an inscription.
That's neat.
Gravity.
See,
And Miss
they have all
Saigon.
that.
Les Mis.
We get shirts and razors.
And then they also come with a magnet.
I have the Jurassic Park Mr. DNA on my fridge.
Oh yeah, I have the Jurassic Park. That was the last one I got.
I love my Mr. DNA. He sits on my fridge.
So, what was your favorite part about this box overall? Like just getting the box in general.
I loved always being like, oh, what's the fan of this month? And I always like text my friends. Back before I had my ears pierced, they do a lot of earrings. And I'm like, I don't have earrings. So either they'd be something I would have to recustomize to be clip-ons, or, and the best part, and my friends love this too, I would just give the earrings to my friends.
These are, if you think about this, if there's something that you don't like, this, and you think about it,
You can
'cause
share it.
I always have backup birthday gifts in case I forget about someone's birthday. I'm like,
They're
oh,
great.
here you go.
Great backup birthday gifts.
I'm guilty of that, and many of my friends
I
know,
love the fact that
but
you
it works
finally
out.
admitted that.
My birthday
Yes.
was a few weeks ago.
That's chills. I can't even. If it was mine and we got two of these ones, she won't let me buy one too.
Really?
Because she wants
It's
to be the only,
$13.
she wants to be the only one with this one.
Oh, really?
Yes.
All right. So next up is a Harley with our totally themed crate.
Well, hang on. Well, so we also have another one just for crafty ladies. One of our ladies here at the studio introduced my wife
Darla.
to this. She's terrible. This is called Darn Good Yarn. Every month they send you a custom hand-dyed yarn.
Oh.
They send you all the items you need to do your craft project. So like, this one happened to be rainbow, and they sent us a crochet hook and some
This is neat.
sticks.
What are the sticks?
I never figured out what the sticks were for.
That's fair.
And it actually comes with all the instructions to completely make your pot hanger, apparently.
Oh, I think, isn't the stick supposed to be so you, in case you have to stop and
whoa.
remember?
Okay, this is
Probably.
a dangerous show for Jeffrey.
Probably. Jeffrey's really excited.
That is so neat.
So now I get to my favorite box.
Yeah, no.
Sorry.
That I
All right,
forgot.
get back. I'm
So,
gonna go so
This is
broke
the
at the end of
J.K.
this
Rowling's
episode.
Wizarding World crate. Every month I have yet to have a crappy box.
Okay.
Everything I've used. I actually got this bag in my first crate I got.
Wait a minute, there's crappy boxes?
Sometimes Loot Crate can have a really off month.
It has a really bad box sometimes.
Interesting. I want to know who the people are that think of these ideas and decide what goes in a box, or do they
in
just like
Austin.
do randomly?
I get my Gryffindor hat came with my bags. We have Snape's wand as a pin. This is the Dumbledore's Army Journal. This is actually
That
a
is
hefty
neat.
pen.
That is
It's
neat.
not a
Hefty.
crappy pen. That's a hefty pen.
Yeah.
Want to see?
So they always come with some kind of jewelry or a pin. And this is the ring.
Yeah,
Oh,
it's a pin of the ring. That's pretty awesome.
is that?
And then I have these gorgeous bookends that are the guards for the castle gate.
So, question.
Yes.
You said that you keep all of these in your box. You
Yes.
keep everything in the box.
Yes.
Why don't you use these?
Exactly.
These are beautiful.
Because I have a
Do you
second
not
set that I
a
have.
cook- Oh,
Wait, okay.
you get two of these.
I get two. Jill gets one and I get one.
So
and then we have
because
this
this
really
is
cool
Loot
cutout
Crate,
of
this
the-
is also a customizable box. And this month they sent a silhouette that goes on the front. That's a Patronus and a
and a Dementor. I know you can't see it because it's not doing
So you
what
can
I
shine
want.
a light on
wonder
it,
who
and
it
it makes
is.
a little diorama.
That
They always come with
is-
really cool instructions on how to turn your stuff into things. It actually came with really cool shirts.
That is so cool.
I think Jeffrey needs to get this box with Jill and I because it's also house specific. So
Yeah.
when
So-
it asks you what your house is,
Slytherin. I'm straight up Slytherin.
Jill actually got a Slytherin hat, and you know her green
see
bag
that,
she
Vinny.
has? Her green Slytherin bag matches my Gryffindor bag, and they both came in the Loot Crate.
These are nice and comfortable.
I know.
See, Loot Crate is constantly giving you quality product. I think that's why they are hands and above
Well,
all the
they're
others so
also
far.
they were
Probably
also
why I
one-
canceled my nerd blog.
Okay.
They're also one
I am
of
sold. These are very nice and
Now,
comfortable.
Loot Crate
these
also
ones
is-
are not a monthly subscription, unfortunately.
It's a
This is a bi-monthly, and so it's a
Aw.
little bit more expensive because the products do come straight.
How expensive are those?
This one is $34.99.
It's not bad.
So
I mean,
$6
per
bucks.
month.
And I have not gotten anything out of these boxes that I won't use. My first box came with these, the hat, and a pop thing.
So you get them 6 times out of the year
Yeah.
with
and
that
the
one.
reason why I like these is because Funko started their own themed boxes,
And I got those too.
and I'm not impressed with them. You
I'm
always
not.
get the same
the
things
website
in
for
every
that one?
box. It's
same
still Loot Crate,
It's
Oh,
totally great, but it's not, they're not very good, Jeffrey.
but it's like
It's
you-
already pops I already have.
One of the reasons I signed up for these is because I'm a Funko Pop addict, and they were always in Loot Crates. And now Funko's trying to do their own thing, but they're putting a bunch of crap in their boxes.
Yeah, they really are.
Like
Take
the
a
Marvel gear and goods.
But-
I don't like the Funko style on everything.
Yeah.
So,
So yeah,
and I like the fact that Loot Crate was the first one to go, hey, Funko, we think we have a market for you.
We got
Just
a
shove
thing
these
for
things
ya."
into these boxes. You're going to love them.
Well,
speaking of Loot Crate, we have their DX Crate. This is their
They're big box.
big box for people who like. I really want
I have
a
lots of
mystery
money.
box.
This is what the people.
I left Batman at home, sadly.
So this one you got
Godzilla.
exclusive Godzilla figures.
is that a glow in the dark Godzilla? I
Yeah.
see?
Kong mug.
Nah, King Kong.
So
Okay.
you're getting higher grade stuff than you are in the regular one.
And how much
Here's
is
your
that
booklet
box?
to go with it?
Why don't you look at it
Bigger,
real fast?
better
Pins.
pins.
Because I want to see your reaction.
And then the Predator.
Yeah, the Predator.
how would
and
I do
there's a
that?
comic book down here.
Great.
So
Okay.
they have
Yes.
DX normally has the same theme as the regular box.
It's just bigger and better.
It's just bigger and better.
Plan option.
I've been okay with
Yeah.
the
Yeah,
regular
yeah.
box. I think sometimes I want to do the bigger box, but then I'm like, I don't really like everything in it.
And they always, like,
This-
the thing I like about Loot Crate is it always tells you what's supposed to be in the box. And if for some reason something that's supposed to be in the box isn't there, you email them and they'll send you a second box.
So, and is the bigger boxes bi-monthly or are those monthly?
It's monthly.
So
Only
that's
the-
$43.99 for that whole box. But at
Jeffrey's
the same
lost.
time,
But
I
that's if
think,
you-
I think you get a better value out of a box versus going to the store and buying these things separately.
Yeah, a lot of sites will break down what's in each box and the value that you're getting,
What's
and this
in the
one's
box.
consistently a good value. Loot
And
Crate's
usually,
consistently a good value.
again, you do get a shirt in there. I just happen to take them all out.
I was happy when I
So-
started introducing
so
the
by the way,
colored
the,
shirts that were black.
Yes.
I would like to point out real fast when Jeffrey quoted the
There's
price.
a wrestling one.
I was just about to say this. They have a slam crate. This is for Robin here. Oh my gosh, only $32.99 a month.
I'm gonna open this one.
You know what?
Oh, this was my
you
Zelda
might have
crate.
won over the Grease 2 thing, but
All right,
not
so-
that far.
Zelda bag. I mean,
The
you
only
said it yourself.
downside to the popularity
birthday present.
that has come across because of Loot Crate and things is there are so many knockoff crates out there.
There are.
There
You
it
have
is.
Nerd Block, Geek Fuel, Think
Geeky
Geek's doing their
Cauldron.
own now, Funko's doing their. Everyone wants to get on the subscription bandwagon, and it's just kind of, it's too much.
You mean like a bubble?
I mean,
Like a bubble. Oh god, here, Pocky's bubble theory.
yeah, it's
you
a
know,
bubble. It's gonna burst, just like everything else.
I'm definitely gonna say it's just like it is a little overwhelming because there's so many different crates. Or like so many different subscriptions for all these boxes. I'm looking at all these websites you guys told me about, and I'm a little overwhelmed. Like I don't know which one
And
I
it's
want to go
also,
for.
it's expensive.
It is.
They do get expensive, but they're fun.
yeah.
So
I
what
think-
would you guys recommend overall? Is which one would you recommend?
Loot Crate,
Loot Crate.
month by month. That way, if there is a fandom you don't want that month's
Yeah.
fandom of, like let's say you're not like a Call of Duty fan, you're like I don't really like Call of Duty, so
Star Trek Loot Crate.
Yes,
Oh
Jeffrey.
my god, can his voice get any higher?
Jeffrey, so
awesome.
I vote Loot Crate, and I think you need to do your specific fandom crate.
So,
I think the
It's like
great
your
thing
Sark
about
Fleet
all
division,
these
by the way.
boxes and the subscriptions is our
Jeffrey.
culture is getting more and more niche. Just look at our TV and all of our social media.
Yeah.
Everything's becoming very specific, which is great because it allows for everyone to really expand on what they like. It's not like, oh no, there are 5 shows that everyone watches and there are only 5. No, there are like 100 channels. There are thousands upon thousands of shows. Niche culture, I think, is my favorite, and
I
I
love
love
it.
that subscriptions are doing that too.
But I think it also like a lot of us here are anime fans.
Yes.
So even though you have a Loot Crate, I can like theoretically like give you Anime Bento or like one of the other anime boxes you may not be a subscriber to.
I like Loot Anime.
We met Anime Bento at
Yes.
Ikicon.
Yeah,
It's the owner of Ikicon.
yeah, we met them and they were amazing. The stuff that they had in their boxes were just out of this world.
The only
Right.
problem is occasionally with some of these anime boxes is they do order things straight from Japan. So sometimes they take longer to get here
Right.
due to the fact that, items get stuck in customs.
Also, sometimes some of their items is like, I don't want shrimp flavored thingy.
Does that affect the shipping? 'Cause
It
I
does.
know, yeah.
Yes. So
Well,
I mean,
I like Robin's point of the niche community and how you do it, but the thing is how there's no real way to tell if you get what you're getting is something really good or really not. Like I'm debating about Mouse to Your Door because they do theme park shopping, but it's a really bootleg site.
It is a very
there's
bootleg site.
some places you go and they just look like crap, and so you're wondering, well, is it good? But you can't really tell because you can't see what's in past
It's not
crates.
like Amazon. There's not a review section.
No, there isn't.
Actually,
so when you're going to go out there, you got to be really careful and go with what your friends know.
actually, I would say there is a review
That's
section.
really good advice, especially with all these.
Jeff, turn your
boxes
computer off.
subscribed to.
We're not losing you in that
I
computer
think
anymore.
a great idea to judge whether a
Jeffrey, buy the
subscription
Star
is
Trek one.
good
Yes, I
is-
did.
I mean, I know Fandom of the Month. They have an Instagram. They have their own online store, so you can buy individual pieces as well.
I don't look at their Instagram because I like to be surprised.
Okay, but they do have an Instagram, and you can check out what's coming up. So they always show designs. Social media is out there. You can find.
Yeah, you can spoil whatever you want. So
Spoiler alert, please.
that's been our look at subscription boxes and how they've affected our lives and everything else. Jeffrey has now learned himself the lessons over there.
I hate you all, and I'm gonna go broke.
We're
So-
gonna get phone calls from your mom. Why do I have 300 boxes at my house?
No, it's gonna be his mom's gonna get on it too. That's how that house is.
My
gonna
mom
work.
probably would get right on top of all
Build
this.
a castle with all the houses.
You know what I'm gonna laugh at is your mom already probably has a subscription box and you don't even know it. And she's been getting Star Trek boxes
Watching it, Ma.
for months.
Hey, Ma.
All right, so we're done
Buy
with
some
this
Turn
topic,
Wire
and we're gonna move
Cool.
on to this week's 10 things list, which is things that you really don't want to find in a subscription box.
Hey everyone, welcome back, and these are our top 10 things that you don't want to find in a mystery box.
Or things that we may have gotten in a mystery box we don't want again. It's one of our choices. These are things we hate, and then we don't want them in a mystery box.
And things we just don't want to see.
Yes. Like our number 10, I don't want to ever read this book again. Atlas Shrugged.
Oh no.
A hate-fueled book that is loved by the conservative media for some bizarro reason, that is all about the evils of corporations and how charities are horrible organizations. If you want something better than this, play BioShock. It was better.
And on top of that, I mean, with all the books that you always get around Christmas time, and you get them over and over and over, especially when you work at a bookstore for over 10 years in your whole life, kind of gets a little annoying. But at the same time, I really do enjoy it. But Atlas Shrugged, I can understand. It wasn't too bad of a book. I enjoyed it.
Till you realize the woman who wrote it is a hate-filled monger.
Really?
Anne Ryan is a horrible human being.
All right. Well, we're going to number 9. We'll talk later about that. And number 9 is your parents' special toys. Let me tell you.
We saw this in a catalog once for old people.
We did. We
And
did.
Hashtag never want to see again.
Never want to see again. Let's just say that, I mean, can you imagine you're getting, you're like, oh, what's in this box? And you're thinking your dad wants to be all cute and to your mom, and then you open the box and you're like, ah, what is this? Yeah, that's
Pretty
something
great.
you don't want to see. You get scarred for life, literally. For
Pretty great.
life. I'm not going to say that this has happened to me before, but it's happened to some of my friends in the past, and by the gods, they have never been the same.
So moving on to our hashtag number 8. Number 8 is a actual working version of Freddy Fazbear. Nothing better than having an animatronic kill machine that lives in your house now and thinks you're a robot and it wants to stuff you back into a suit. You will now have to spend the rest of your life every night on day 6. This is going to be your life.
Does this kind of go along with Furbies and such like that?
No. Freddy Fazbear will stuff you into a suit. Come on.
Moving on.
The Void.
The Void. The Nothing. Absolutely nothing.
You can stare into it, and if it stares back, you're Batman at that point, so you're good.
But literally, you get nothing. You're getting all excited. You're getting all jumped up. You're like, yes, my box has finally come in after a whole month of waiting, and literally nothing. So you have to email the company and be like, hey, I didn't get anything. And they said, no, we put stuff in there. And you're like, no, I did not. Henceforth, you're losing money and you get screwed.
Also, Loot Crate won't do this to you. And two, what if it literally, and it is the most metal gift of all, to get nothing. We've been proven this by Metalocalypse.
They're good guys.
So number 6 is you again, apparently.
Huh? Yeah. Sorry, kind of squeeze this one in there.
I think it's your hate crit for this.
Yes. Your love notes from your ex. Literally. Can you imagine going through your house and you're moving and you're about to go, somewhere and you're going through all your stuff to see, okay, let's go through this. Oh, what's in this box? And you realize it's all those beautiful love letters that you had from your ex. And you realize, oh, wow, what a sorrow jerk face he was or she was. And now it's bringing you back into literally the nothing and the void. And
see, you can also, if you do want letters from your ex, go to stalkercrate.com. I'm sure it's a thing. It's true. My number 5, because I finally get to say something, is the Virtual Boy. Nobody likes this thing, ever. It's red, it gives you headaches, it's heavy, it's dumb. And Nintendo, it nearly killed it. Virtual Boy is stupid. It's so stupid, the Wii is still better than it. The Virtual Boy was horrible. Nobody in this room can defend the Virtual Boy. Because either A, they don't know what it is, because it was a small hiccup in history that Nintendo never wants you to remember, or B, it's because you know what it is and you hate it.
Does anyone have that number to that fuzzy bear or something like that? Because I actually have one of these still, and I really like it.
In fact, I'd rather put number 5 on my face than the Virtual Boy. What is number 4? I'd rather put number 4 on my face than the Virtual Boy.
Number 4, used diapers. Nothing is more degrading than a used diaper. You go into the restroom, and whoever changed their kid's diaper just leaves it there on the changing table, wide open. And you're like, what's that stench? Oh! Nothing is worse than baby poop. Literally, baby poop is disgusting, degrading, and if I ever have kids, I'm gonna have to wear a whole entire hazmat suit to do this. I am terrified of changing a baby's diaper. My sister out there and my little nephew, just so you know, I'll never change his diaper.
Which means you're probably gonna do it now.
He'll probably kind of walk around like how Stewie didn't get his diaper changed for so long. He's like, why, somebody, and it's just.
I can see this. I can see this sort of crate being from a parent, a woman who has kids, and she wants persons who don't have kids to experience the same pain and suffering she does. So this is sort of like a nasty, like Heather's, evil letter thing for crates for people. It's great.
Anyways, going on to our number 3.
Speaking of things that are hate-filled, cheap, generic, failed Halloween candy from that it's from last year. From last year. There's no loving this. I mean, you can still find, I don't care who it is, you can find somewhere in the back of a refrigerator, some bag, somewhere on your desk, somewhere in the back of your drawers, somewhere in your house is last year's candy from Halloween that you didn't want to eat. And you're like, you know what, that chocolate's got white stuff on it. I wonder if that's okay.
Well, technically, that is what happens to chocolate. It just gets aged and it's still kind of good to eat. It doesn't really go bad.
Except it wasn't good chocolate to begin with. That's why it's failed Halloween candy that nobody wanted from last year.
If you think about it, when you go out trick-or-treating, which I still do, I'm 29 years old and I still do it, and you go trick-or-treating and you go through the pillowcase, think of it, it's like a form of a box, and you kind of go through and it's like, why does this candy look so old? Literally, it's from last year.
You get the creepy old guy who wants you to put his hand on his sock drawer so you can...
All right, moving on to number 2. This one's mine, brains and stuff. Yeah, we all like zombies, we all like horror, we all like the apocalypse and such like that. But honestly, can you imagine opening a box and there's just actual organs in there? It just would be so...
It's really popular in China, though, for some reason.
What?
So, I mean,
can you imagine? All right, now think of this. Think of it like, okay, this box, this heart that's frozen or whatever has to go in the transplant, and you're opening, oh, what's this? And it gets sent to the wrong address, and you're like, ah! I mean, special effects and everything, but it's the real thing. When it's the real thing, people think otherwise, and it's a little too much.
Also, think about it dripping on your carpet.
Ew.
I know. Disgusting. So my number one, the worst thing. So fun fact, nobody knows what the hell this is except for 2 people other than myself in this building. Who knows what this is? And it is our number one thing, Sailor Moon and the 7 Dragon Balls. If I've said this and you're sparking back to the 90s and you're like, holy crap, why did you even remember this, you horrible human being? Thank you, I've done my job.
What's wrong with Sailor Moon and the Dragon Balls?
No. This is a movie, in the loosest sense of the word. You can only watch it on YouPorn, X-Hamster, and various other adult websites. This is what happens when you get all the really popular animes for the 90s, and you get really bad computer effects, and, well...
And this is why Pocky's on Stalker.com.
Exactly. I subscribe to Loot Stalker. If you ever want to know what Phil would like watching Kenshiro and, let's say, Sailor Venus go at it, you get that now. Also,
Wait. Is this a porno you're talking about?
How about an EVA unit and a Gundam and an EVA's on top? That's this video, and you don't want it, and it's going to be in your loot crate coming this fall.
Anyways, everyone, I hope you enjoyed our top 10 things on things you don't want to get in a mystery box.
I have a video for you to watch.
If you think we've missed anything that we should have hit, go ahead and go to our website at www.fanboytv.com and
look us up on YouTube.
Yeah, message us there and we'll be more happy. And next week on Fan Service.
Oh, that was time for our closing. We'll get everyone back together.
Yeah.
Set, close it up.
Wow.
Good to be back in the saddle again. We had a great show, and Jeffrey lost himself online. He's now broke.
I just subscribed to Loot Crate, and I'm looking forward to my Star Trek science officer equipment stuff coming in. I'm excited.
I also have videos to show him later.
It is
Go Archangel!
Harley's fault.
I did.
You started this. This was a topic you want to talk about, and we didn't know he didn't have a plan until he walked in going,
we should really have a Fanboy TV club and do this. I think that would be so much fun.
Every month we all like... So Jill and I, it's a game with us. So we can't, if somebody's not home, we can't open the box.
Oh my gosh.
Oh,
guys, we should all do this together and start doing this.
No.
Yes.
No.
Yes.
I don't have the money.
No. It's hard enough to get us here on Thursdays. We are not going to sit around and open the same subscription box that everybody gets.
It's not the same box. You have to get a different box.
Wait a minute. So if we all subscribe to right now,
anime.
we all get different boxes?
No, we don't. That's the point.
But you would have to get a different box. We can't all have the same box.
You'd be Star Trek. I'd be like anime age. You'd be horror, and Gavin would be bad video games.
They do have a video game block.
I know.
So,
But you can only have
that's been it for this week. We'll be back next week as we kick off our Halloween shows with Monsters vs. Slashers. It's going to be a whole lot of fun. It's been a great show hanging out with you guys again. Make sure you tune in to us every Thursday at 8 o'clock. We have all sorts of fun shows lined for the rest of the year for you guys. And it's just been amazing. We have more Block Party shows on before and after this now. So we just keep getting bigger and better. What can I say?
We're having a lot of fun.
And
We are having way too much fun.
Don't always forget to check out our website at www.fanboytv.com.
You could just say fanboytv.com. Nobody
I just
puts
like
in
saying
www.
www. I don't know. It sounds all nice. And also,
WWE.
and subscribe to our YouTube channel. We're going to start doing contests soon, and who knows
Also,
what
our
we're going to start giving out.
our Facebook channel, and other fun things.
Yeah, head to fanboytv.com. All the links are there.
We'll have lots of new online-only content.
Okay, now let's go.
All right, that's it. We'll be back with you guys next week. Same time, same place to kick off Halloween month. We'll see you then.